Hi everyone, welcome to KaChai. I am with my good friends Babu Mariam and Ashley Mururu, and we're really seated here to have conversations about our lives and hoping that what we are going through is probably the same thing that you're going through, because we live the same lives really. Today, I'd like us to really touch on learning how to love ourselves, because I've received so many mails from a lot of women who are going through situations, but I've always diagnosed those situations as lack of self-love, which brings me to the next question of how does one learn how to love themselves? You know?
I believe, first of all, there are situations that we go through and you find someone was happy before, because happiness is also self-love.
Right.
And then something happened and then they just went into this mode. They are not happy anymore, they are not smiling anymore, they are not friendly with people, associating with people anymore. They feel so low about themselves. So one of the things that we need to do in order to re-love ourselves is to assess what happened to me. What did I go through that got me to this stage? Which is very important. Probably you went through a heartbreak, probably you lost someone, because even losing someone may put you in that mode where you actually hate yourself. And then heartbreak may be like, you think no one can ever love me again, or I don't look so good and stuff like that. So you need to do an assessment of what really got me into this state. Most times we are depressed about things and we don't know. So we get into that mode of hating ourselves. So we think that that's what everyone else who is seeing us thinks of us. So you need to do an assessment of yourself and ask yourself, what brought me to this stage? Something must have triggered it. You understand?
But in most cases, and again, loving yourself is something that you learn from childhood. I wish parents could teach their children and nurture them to know and learn their value. And how you teach somebody to love themselves, especially if you're nurturing a child, is by reminding them of how much you love them, by reminding them of how beautiful they are.
Yes.
Because most of the things we've become, we are really nurtured to become those things. You'll look into countries that have a lot of hate or suicidal rates. You'll find that most of the hate is actually nurtured. You grow up around you and they're telling you that people are meant to be hated. So you grow up hating people, including yourself.
Yes.
So while we are nurturing our children, before we even think about ourselves, we need to tell our children how beautiful they are, how wonderful they are, how great they are, how your parent, as Mariam, you think that your daughter is the most amazing person, and they should know that.
Yeah.
So they grow up, even if the world throws them a person who tells them, oh, you're not this, you're not, they're like, wait, my mom said I'm good. I'm good. Like there's nothing that you can tell me.
One thing that by the time you reach that point of speaking to your children, that you need to love yourself. It is so hard to do that if you do not have it in you. Because somebody who does not understand self-love will always just scream. Any mistake is about, no wonder you're like this. No, I'm going to hate you. I'm going to do this. So until they go into a self-awareness mode of who am I? Who do I want to be? How do I want society to look at me and depict the person that I should be? And it takes a lot of self-talk, self-reflection, and taking time away from listening to other. Because let me tell you, you can be that person who has told yourself, I have thick skin, I can take care of myself, but people are going to bring you down on so many things,
on small stupid things.
It shakes you up. And check yourself, because you might go totally into depression because you're thinking, oh my God, I thought I'm good.
That is why I'm telling you, I will be very honest with you, and I'll put myself there as a guinea pig, because it's the life that I'm living. I can only use an example that I know of, and that is me. I do not know a day that I haven't loved myself. Even if you have gone through the things that you have gone through, you know exactly what depression has done to you. You know what it has done to you. And you know that kind of relationship you had with your parents. Let's not let's have a real honest talk. You know that kind of relationship you have had. That's not the relationship you want your children to have.
Exactly.
So even if you have not come from a place of love, you know what you missed. And I believe that people who have gone through some really rough times are the easier people to teach us how to not go through
So
them.
the best solution, first of all, is to not use the situations that we've been through
Exactly.
as an excuse.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
let me tell
Exactly.
you, your motto should be, for as long as I still have life, I need to
I
love
need to
myself.
love me.
And if I love myself, I can love other people.
Beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
why this woman, sometimes people ask me on her behalf. And then I go back to her and I'm like, Lucky, I'm tired of your people asking me. Because she's always laughing in the morning. At 6 a.m. she's laughing, you know. But it takes, I think she's had the nurturing. So we stop using situations, because these situations, we don't know about tomorrow. What if the same situation happens tomorrow? Okay? So we need to stop making the excuse of situations to hate ourselves. We also need to stop making other people hate ourselves, because like she said, someone will tell you something, you believe something in yourself, and then someone will tell you something,
You're not good
and then
enough.
you feel so low about yourself. No, stop it. Those people, you need to close out people when it comes to you.
Yeah.
Actually, what you have to know is about choice. When you wake up in the morning, you choose two things. Either to be happy or to be sad. When you choose sadness,
The day is gone.
the day is gone. When you choose that I am waking up to a life full of happiness, full of bloom, you wake up and everything you see is joy. Everyone who abuses you or tells you something
You even smile.
that you feel is so hurting, ask yourself, what do I make out of this? What is my choice? Do I fight or do I flight?
I've learned. Go ahead.
So you need to understand that the choices we make in life are about you.
Absolutely.
It is all about understanding that I do not have a second me.
It's just people need to learn to be. I see a lot of people who are really hard on themselves, including my friends. Like something happens to them and they start blaming them, and you are so hard on yourself that you don't see good in you. I find it very, very. I'm like, I wish this person knew how much they have going on. How much you've woken up.
You have life, exactly.
You have life. I've been to hospitals. I've been through a lot of pain. I've seen pain. You know, you're there, you don't know if your child is going to make it.
Exactly.
But I'm like, but I can afford to take him to hospital. Aha. So I'm looking for a positivity in a situation that is already rough.
Positivity.
I'm like, wait, he's very sick, but guess what? I can call a doctor and he'll receive my phone call and they're going to treat my son, and guess what? I have insurance to pay for this son. God has provided you with a solution. There is always a solution, regardless of what you're going through.
Self-love is also about doing the things that you like as a person,
Right.
not the things that people want you to do. So again, it goes down to, what do you want to do?
Amen.
For example, if I want to paint my eyebrow and reach this side, and it makes me
do
happy,
it.
Exactly.
you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you walk, and then everyone is looking at you like, then
you're
you
like,
think,
it's my day,
maybe
it's me.
no. Then you start thinking, oh, my eyebrow. No, you decided that's what you wanted, the choice that you said. So if you want to go out, there are people who say they can't even go out on their own. Me, I can take myself out. I can sit and smile to myself, look through my phone and laugh, and have my drink. You get what I'm saying?
No, I remember we talked about
Yes,
this. I don't know how to just go out and do it on my own. I find myself so much at home.
Self-love is also me time. What do I want to do that makes
That
me
makes
happy?
you happy.
You understand? If I want to go to the swimming pool with my round figure and just put on my costume and,
me,
you
I
know,
gave up on
do that. You know, do the
and the other
things.
thing-
That's self-confidence in yourself. That thing of, you know, this is me and this is me and this is me that I love.
We live in
That,
the
you know,
era, of course, of social media. There's a lot that's going to happen. I'll tell you a story. We went for the Abraham show, I think it was last year, and a lady called
that
Sarah
dress.
Martha made me a very beautiful
Oh, that dress was
we
beautiful.
created that beautiful dress together, and she told me, oh, it's amazing. I wore the dress, and I saw it on one of the fashion pages. People were tearing that dress down.
I know.
I didn't feel bad because I looked good.
Yeah.
I was comfortable.
You slayed.
I chose the dress. I didn't
It
care
is
about
your
it.
choice.
I was comfortable. I think I looked amazing. But the girl who made me the dress is a young designer.
She's new in the industry.
She's maybe a little bit new, but she's amazing. Peponi clothing.
Just bringing that out.
Was amazing. She's Peponi clothing. It's like, oh my God, Lucky, I'm so sorry. I put you in the position. I could tell by her reaction at BAM before I got to her. But maybe she's young, she's new. I told her, listen, you are so talented.
The moment you have a choice to say, I am going to be open-minded on anything. You know, like I said, it's all about choice. And being open-minded is how can I do this better?
Right.
Not thinking, oh my God,
It is so bad.
so bad. I can't get out of it. Somebody gives you an idea or information that you feel it is going to destroy you, or you think this is too bad, nobody should know. The public now can know anything from anywhere,
Yeah.
whether you're a public figure or you're not. Even your friends can bring you down. When you're open-minded and you're like, you know what, it's going to
Whatever.
happen.
I love myself. I don't really care what
I'm
other
going
people
to do what makes me
Stop.
happy.
And as we conclude, people need to stop. The way you let people treat you is the way they're going to treat you.
Yeah.
You love yourself enough. Stop surrounding yourself with people who don't treat you, who don't value you. That is how you lose self-love, because you're surrounding yourself with a lot of negative people who pretend to be your friends, by the way.
I
Who
know for
pretend
me
to be
the
your
answer
friend.
I always
Stay
tell people
away
about
from
lucky,
them.
That.
Yeah, the
don't-
thing I always tell about the people
She
about lucky,
knows.
when they ask me, I'm like, that girl has a positive pill, eh?
I
Even
don't.
when you're going through a situation, there's always she brings you back to
I'm
Moyamwa.
like, I'm not
It's like
going
you
to.
still have life. What's wrong?
Mario,
And
yeah.
aspects to do with people insulting the others. Do not return insult with insult.
It doesn't help.
Because at the end of the day, one person is going to be happy about it and the other
It's
is
not
going to be destroyed.
What I
And you
do-
never know what mental, because the world is now full of mental illness. You can't just know what it's going to do to you, who decides to say, oh my God, those are so terrible insults. How can they insult my mother, my father, my sisters, why did they even reach there? And then you take things so...
Then you
me,
start
no, no, no.
breaking
But-
them down to
but-
understand, and then now you're emotionally
But
destroyed.
you're not
Bless
letting
those
you
who are
let people
insulting
step
you.
on you.
Yeah.
I clap back at people in a mature way. I will clap back at you and put you back in your position without
I've
using
seen.
any
I've
single word that insults you. But you will be in that space.
And you know, it makes them very angry. Like, why are you
Why
not
is she-
angry?
Yeah, they want you to be in that state that they want you to be in. Lucky never serves that.
I've had a
No.
situation
Don't serve that. I
where,
don't
where,
have time
where
for that.
someone so close to me wrote me a very, very nasty letter. And you know what I did? I took the letter and I tore it, put it in the bin. And a week after, we were having a meeting together, and then I would tell her, you know, your ideas are actually better. We can use her ideas. And then she went and asked the person she had given the letter. Did you give her the letter?
And that short story marks that end of our KaChai today. Learn to love yourself. Don't feel guilty about it. At the end of the day, when you're depressed, it's just you and you and you alone. Thank you.
Ciao.